Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, the science behind motivation. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay motivated no matter what, while others struggle to keep going? The answer lies in understanding the two main types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. In this video, we'll break down the difference between these two, how they impact your behavior, and how you can use them to achieve your goals. Let's get started. Let's start with extrinsic motivation. This type of motivation comes from external rewards or pressures. Think about things like money, grades, trophies, or even praise from others. For example, you might study hard to get an A on a test, work overtime for a bonus, or train for a competition to win a medal. Extrinsic motivation is powerful because it's driven by tangible rewards or the desire to avoid punishment. However, it has a downside. It can sometimes feel temporary or superficial. Once the reward is gone, the motivation might disappear too. Now, let's talk about intrinsic motivation. This type of motivation comes from within. It's driven by personal satisfaction, curiosity, or a genuine passion for what you're doing. For example, you might read a book because you love learning, paint because it brings you joy, or solve a problem because you enjoy the challenge. Intrinsic motivation is incredibly powerful because it's self-sustaining. Even when there's no external reward, you're still driven to keep going. The downside? It can be harder to cultivate, especially if you're not naturally passionate about a task. So, what's the real difference between these two types of motivation? Extrinsic motivation is like a short-term boost. It gets you moving, but it might not last. Intrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is like a long-term engine. It keeps you going even when things get tough. Research shows that intrinsic motivation is linked to higher levels of creativity, better performance, and greater overall satisfaction. But that doesn't mean extrinsic motivation is bad. In fact, the best approach is often a combination of both. For example, you might start a project for the reward extrinsic, but as you get into it, you discover a genuine love for the work intrinsic. If you want to build more intrinsic motivation, here are a few tips. First, focus on your why. Why are you doing this? What makes it meaningful to you? Second, set personal challenges that excite you, not just tasks that lead to rewards. Third, celebrate small wins to create a sense of progress and accomplishment. And finally, find joy in the process, not just the outcome. When you learn to enjoy the journey, motivation becomes a natural part of your life. Here's the key takeaway. Both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation have their place. Extrinsic rewards can give you that initial push, while intrinsic motivation keeps you going in the long run. The trick is to find a balance that works for you. For example, if you're working on a big project, set external milestones to keep yourself accountable, but also take time to connect with the deeper reasons why you're doing it. When you combine the two, you create a powerful system for staying motivated and achieving your goals. Motivation isn't one size fits all. By understanding the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, you can tailor your approach to stay driven and achieve your goals. Whether you're chasing external rewards or fueled by internal passion, remember that both types of motivation have value. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs a little motivation boost, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and remember, your motivation is your superpower. Use it wisely. See you in the next video.